Good evening and or morning, depending on where you are in the world. This is Cranberry Langers, aka Andrew, uh, talking to you. This is another chat and draw. I'm going to be practicing my 2-point linear perspective from my book, How to Draw Cool Stuff. Hey, I'm gonna try to. I don't know if you can make it out. I'm gonna try to draw something in line with this. Make it out. I think I can do that. Anyways, I'm gonna try to make it fast, as I wanna go to bed. Sorry for not posting in a while. For anybody who wanted to see me draw. Okay. So buildings I'm drawing may fall below or rise above the horizon line. Let's start out with the horizon line. So a horizon line is flat. If you guys didn't know that. Actually, no. Okay. Alright, so horizon line. Wah. I come across and two vanishing points at a vertical line for your first building. It says first building. It's gonna be the best building. The absolute best. Nobody else can do a building like I can. It's the best building. Best building ever. So let's be the vanishing point. Home. And another vanishing point. Home. Draw receding lines from your vertical line to both vanishing points. Okay. I thought I would be able to do. I thought I'd have to look up or find out how to do the background music, or I wouldn't be able to. So I didn't find it last time. Shoot. Get distracted. Drawing while talking. Talking while drawing. It's dangerous. Dangerous pastime. Even a lot of accidents. Got two more lines on either side of the vertical line. This will be your first one. Size building. I would do the Chrysler building, but I don't recall exactly how it looks. Exactly what it looks like. And I would probably do it badly. Either way. And create another small building. Building's top is below the rest. Okay. So use a receding and a vertical line. Okay, so I'd want to use the point. Use the point nearest to the height of the building. And I would use that to gauge where its roof will be and the angle of the roof. How would I do the angle with the roof going to the left? This point right here. I'm trying to find out. Determine where this roof would start and what angle it would be. Is it the same? Is it just up to the eye? Up to the eye? Determine that. Okay. So this will go opposite direction. It'll give me that's above the horizon line, so I wouldn't be able to see the top of the building. How would I determine? Oh, that's right. That's right. So I would imagine the inverse angle slightly off. Subsequent lines. And this would also, I would mention, be based on the reference point. In line with the second perspective. Right. So that's the second building so far. That tower isn't centered. It's fine. It's an off-center tower. And so these buildings would be in line. They don't have to necessarily be. Have to necessarily be. Going to the same vanishing point. Here. Right? Right? Sure. This angle right. I wouldn't be able to see it because it's below the horizon. I wouldn't be able to see the roof of this building because it's below the horizon. It looks like. Trying to go off of this. That. Let's do it. Tall building here. Yeah, they're not going to. These buildings aren't going to the horizon or the finishing point on the right side. So, understanding it was lacking. And so I don't know where we go. E flat. The side of the building would it be flat? Hello, person. doesn't look right. It does not look good. I'm not sure if this is just a normal thing with 2-point perspective. Could it be like this? Oh, it's good. So, to the corner. The edge of the building. Taller building receding line. Ah. You just sit with the highest point. So this would be the highest point. Okay. That looks pretty. Pretty sweet. Shaggy. It's not too different. Let's do a little bit here. It's cattywampus. Drawing a series of windows. It's a very low resolution here. Very, very low resolution. You're looking at it from very far away. That's why. It's not because very details it. It's not why. How dare you accuse me? Detail. All right. So. Happy Sunday. I had 0 trick-or-treaters on Halloween. I have been eating tons of chocolates and chips since then, since Halloween. Don't guilt me don't shame me because I've eaten a ton of chocolate by myself. And chips. It was mostly dark chocolate, so. Guidelines. Interfering. Sight lines. Perspective lines. Very small city. A lot of buildings. Do. Yeah, but we can't really do Halloween growing up much. Would pass out tracks. To the neighborhood children. Good. Yes. Background here. Feel kind of sad the kids aren't going out to Halloween these days, but also not too bad. A little disappointing that we're losing some of our culture, but could be worse. The windows are off. They're not. They don't have the same placement as the windows on the side. Oops. This would be expected. Two windows here. to do them in perspective. Make top of the windows. Bottom of the windows. Top of the windows. Bottom of the windows. They're not even. Those. That. Michael Bancroft, who does a show. He does art share shows. Where he looks at drawists, people who draw with artistic detail and skill, artistic levels of detail. And I know what my point was. Something about detail. These windows are not evenly spaced. It's in the future where windows don't need to be the same shape or size. That's why they look like this. All the cool people don't have regular shaped windows. Only the cool people. Only the cool mega corporations don't have regularly shaped sized windows. All right. Now the other side. Don't you wish you had irregularly sized windows like the cool mega corporations do? I know I would. Just makes things more interesting. Oh, shoot. Very far off. I thought it might go faster. I did this. Actually, I just felt like doing it. It kind of felt like it would be slower, but I thought if I did it all at once, it could be faster. I just created a guide here. It'd be faster. It is some way. Yo, what's up? I totally am emo trash. Happy Sunday or Monday? I don't remember where you are. I think you're on the East Coast. Happy Sunday, emo trash. What's happening? How you living, yo? What up? This my city's my this my skyline, yo. Don't worry, I won't keep doing that. My cityscape. Nah, I mean. Respect it. Talking to yourself is the only way to get the best answers anyway. Yes. Yeah. Okay. It's always good to stay up really late. It's the best thing for your health. Trump does it, so it's really good. Probably Elon Musk being successful. What about for getting the best answers? What if you're taking like a geometry test or something, or like a geography test? Would you asking your own questions for that? I gotta be up for a doctor's appointment before 9. Who needs sleep? That's true. That's true. Who does need to? Exactly. It's for wusses. Wusses and quitters. I'm no quitter. I ain't no quitter, man. I ain't. You don't quit. Oh, shoot. Nuts. Okay. Wrong place. Sleep is for the weak. That's right. I'll sleep when I'm dead. As one should. That's where the saying rest in peace comes from. That's the rest. That's where you're resting. And like I mentioned earlier, the windows are oddly shaped because that's what the cool people do. Exactly. Precisely. Exactamundo. Oh, I just realized something. I can save myself some time. Oh, yes. I can save myself some time. Now. Yes. No. Yes. No, yes. Yes, no. Yeah, I'll do that. We ain't need perfect windows in this economy. We just get to be quick when we have. That's right. That's right. Cat food is still food. It's good enough. So those proteins and fats. That's what you need. Cat food has what our bodies crave. That's right. That is right. I actually recently was considering buying cat food to eat. There's I don't know if you watched this, Emo Trash, but I don't know if you've watched this. Have you ever watched Third Rock from the Sun? Well, there's this also British politician. who said that she, at one time, was buying cat food and she didn't know it was cat food. She just thought there was like a logo with a cat on there just because that was the spokes kitty. Yeah. Third Rock from the Sun is about 4 aliens that get sent to Earth on a secret mission to observe humans, find out about the world. She doesn't anymore. She doesn't eat cat food now. She did. They get sent to observe Earth, see if it's conquerable or whatever. And they get sent in human form, and they're there with like a base knowledge. They're all like experienced with going to other planets and becoming indistinguishable in their planets and their societies. It's a comedy, and yeah, and so they do a bunch of stuff. Like one day, the love interest for the main character shows up, and she's like, your family is doing badly. And she's like, you need to ask for your job back. And he's like, no, I'm not going to. And she's like, your family is eating cat food. And they look up while they had the tins of cat food that they're like shoveling in their mouths with their forks and everything. And they're like, cat food? What? They like spit it out. They just thought that it was great. Everybody eats cat food. It's in these days. You didn't know that? Just like not sleeping. Eat my trash. And you're behind on the times. Can't believe you didn't know. Eating cat food is just an experience. That's right. And the cat people experience. Cat people's experience. Cheating. I'm cheating because I'm lazy and I'm tired. Still hope it turns out pretty good. Doing this legacies. Indeed, forgive my ignorance. I shall get myself back up to speed. You should. Yes, exactly. You know what? You know what you can. Wait. Hang on, wait a second. You know when you can get yourself back up to speed? When you're not sleeping. That's right. Not sleeping can get. Just do some AM studying of 90s culture and references. Emo trash, and you'll be up to speed. It's the best usage for your time. Yeah, exactly. Because again, sleep is for wusses. Exactly. Right. It will provide it. It's actually a good show. It's funny. Good takes. Things that you could question. Did you watch the Walk Away campaign video from today? Emo Trash? You don't watch all their stuff. I'm ashamed of you. If you call yourself an unhinged fanatic and obsessive of all things Walk Away, how dare you? Kind of avoided YouTube a little bit today because I've gotten bored. Yeah. I get that. I understand. Plus, you have school. You have your book learnings to go over, I'm guessing. Household stuff. I never once called myself any such thing good. That's unhealthy. I'm nothing but a humble derailer. Oh, there it goes. Hi. Sugoi. Mafarin. I'm nothing but a humble derailer. I'm nothing but a humble derailer. Emo trash. So, what's the most? What's the biggest thing you've learned in your art courses so far this year? Emo trash. You don't know. And or it's the most fun. Mm-hmm. Like technique or whatever. Shoot. Or what you've had the most fun with. Human form, professor explained on exercise, and then some aspects just finally clicked. Awesome. That is sweet. Do you have feet down now? How are your feet? Not your personal feet, but how are your feet doing? Guess it also helps that we've had a ton of models. Nice. Like top models, like supermodels, model trains. I can make them passable. Oh, that's a shame. Passable. That's probably better than me. Better than I. Can't do anything freehand. I mean, I might be able to do some stuff freehand, but it's so hard. It's so hard, you know? It's so hard. It's so hard. I have to do it. I have to practice. I was looking at books on human anatomy, and I have no idea where to start. I mean, I have some good resources, but it's just I don't know. You made a comment on it. I know, yeah. I was thinking this is probably where an actual course, would actually do well. Actually be a boon for me. So the human form, and is that the same thing So is that the most fun part? Doing the human, doing anatomy, drawing anatomy. I'll read it in a momento. To be fair, most anatomy I was able to do before now was self-taught over the course of like 8 years. Nice. Sehr good. Very good. 8 years. You weren't looking at many people's feet, though. Okay, I see. So you're not one of those people. If you were, you'd be great. I don't know, I've been drawing since I was in 4th grade, but I didn't start drawing human characters till like 6th grade. Cool. That's awesome. That's flaming awesome. I used to draw a ton. As a child, I gave it up, I think, in high school. I forget why. I think I probably figured I probably wouldn't be able to make a career out of it, so why practice plus cost of materials? All those are excuses, by the way. You could still practice without a ton of money. Take sacrifice. Knowing what you're going for. No, I ain't be looking at other people's feet like that, but I did get a grasp. It's like a while ago. You had a grasp on them. A grasp. Oh, yeah, that's great. That's hilarious. They ain't perfect all the time, but if I try, I can typically draw hands in any pose I want. Oh, really? 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 Can you do this? Can you do it? Can you see this? Can you do a bunny? Can you do the bunny face? It's like I grasped it. Very good. Can't see my thumbs up. Hey. All right. We're only gonna make this slightly awkward, okay? You want trash? Just stick with me. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Slightly awkward is the best amount of awkward. It's the perfect amount of awkward. Shoot. A very zoomed in thumbs up. Yes, exactly. Here, let me. There you go. Awkward doesn't bother me. Good. It's good. Probably what people tell me more than they should. It's just line from Arrested Development, where Tobias Funke, he's a psychologist. He's the world's first analyst and therapist for the world's first analrapist. And he said he's been wanting to have his own little awkward conversation for a while with a guy. I've been I'm wanting to have my own little awkward conversation as well. It's great. You're blowing my mind, Frank. So, how many hours a day do you draw? What do you spend drawing? You might trash. And do you or do you not study people's feet in order to draw better? How many feet do you look at a day is what I'm asking. How long do you stare at them? Hour-wise. A day. Round figure. Today, it was maybe 1 hour. Tried to get a little more progress on a project for a friend of mine that gave me like months ago. What project? Can you tell me? Is it a trade secret? Don't tell me. And I look at people's feet for a total of 0 hours per lifetime. I don't believe you. What about the models? What about the models' feet? Trash. You need to look at their feet. Images. It's necessary to develop your skills, your feet skills. You need to defeat your. You need to defeat your. What is it? What's it called? You need to defeat your fear. What's it called? What's it? What are phobia? You need to defeat your feet phobia. There we go. Game of trash. I sense something is afoot. Basically, character illustrations. My buddy has a Minecraft roleplay channel. Periodically, I'm tasked with taking the skins he sends me and try and translate them into actual characters. That's cool. That's cool. Is this just regular Minecraft or is it dungeons? Minecraft dungeons. This is all shit. No, not dungeons, but okay. Regular Minecraft. That's cool. What do you think of it. It's basically taking after another roleplay channel we bonded over as kids. Pretty cool. Oh, okay, nice. Sweet. I like the Minecraft, or I liked the Minecraft. I played it very often, fairly often. I still watched. I watched a. Recently watched a video where a guy did. He played Minecraft all the way up until. He played Minecraft one block with one block or one tower. Blocks. And wanted to defeat Minecraft with just one tower blocks. Pretty entertaining. And the tree, a little tree. Little tree. I have limited opinions because I know very limited details about this history and characters, especially outside of the months I've had a hand in. Oh, I created characters. But I think he's got a lot of neat concept he's built on. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate. Here's a little apple. There you go. It's an apple on the tree. You're welcome. This is what I was saying. Did you see my face? Let me show you my face. I'll do this. This is the sun. This is the sun right here. Little rays coming out with the sun. It shines. It shines nicely. Bob Ross, super proud of it. Thank you. That is the happiest of the trees. And it is one of the biggest accidents I've ever had. Happy little large. So, all right. Shoot. This looks beautiful. Gorgeous. What an amazing skyline. Perfection. MC Escher would be proud. Happiest of accents. Hang on a second. Emo trash. Stop pressuring me. Hang on a second. Stop it. Stop pressuring me. Man, why are you begging me so much? Come on. Trash. Just relax. Come on. I'm only one man. Okie dokie. This is skyline. You're good. This is my face. Wait. That's a face I did. Not the greatest. It did not turn out great. It turned out better than I thought it could have. It did not turn out great. She's staring at you. staring. This I totally botched it up. My brother came in. Thanks. My brother came in. Her eye looks really unnerving too. She looks like she's a serial killer. Anyways, my brother came for his birthday, so I had to stop. I did stop. You see my dragon? See my dragon? This is dragon. My skull. And all right. What? It's better than I can do. Girl can't do realism to save her life. Oof, dragon. Oh, you like the dragon? Oh, I saw. Hype. Dragon. Yes, I interpreted it. I translated it. So I got your attention. I often poorly type my stuffs. They are much better than a face. They would totally destroy an apple tree. See this? They would totally wreck that thing. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Little apples, little apple tree. Okay. I'll leave you. Wait, so this is the whatever template. This is the template I used. Not nearly as detailed. Me and my mother are at odds. I'm the dragon stand, and she's the diehard unicorn enthusiast. Ugh, unicorns. Gross. No offense to emo trash mom. Hate unicorns. I'm really grateful I've never seen a unicorn. I would just totally. What? Exactly, unicorns are. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is my city, my little tiny corner of the city. Yeah. I haven't drawn forever, so this is like my moderate attempts. I like dragons. You know, they say dragons are mythological, right? 10 could see some overworked accountants working in there. That's great. That's right. I could totally see some people who pretend to like the DEI stuff and like socially progressive things, but they don't open their mouths at all because they're deathly afraid of getting fired. I could totally see them being. I could totally see people using they them pronouns in order not to get fired. And working a soul crushing job where they just talk about the weather and sports teams. And the food in the office cafeteria. No politics, definitely no politics. No religion, philosophy. None of that, definitely. Totally see them doing that. Hey, how you doing? Oh man, Friday is a great day, isn't it? Oh man, happy Wednesday. Oh man, I love. Oh, it's midweek. Wonderful. And not have any serious or in-depth conversations in any. Totally works right here. Right here. All right. By the way, eat my trash. Dragons are supposed to be mythological. Yet, and I'm going to say this, yet they're referenced in almost every culture across the globe. And that's an odd thing, that something that's mythological and didn't exist is referenced with similar attributes globally, even though other people spoke different languages and everything. They all arrived at the same kind of design. That's right, they are Leviathan. It's true. That's true, emo trash. I believe that they exist. Or did exist. Actually, there's talk about a Chinese emperor or his family or whatever, royal family, who had trained dragons, had domesticated dragons pulling their carriage or cart to kind of show how powerful, ostentatious, whatever, or regal they were, powerful. So they actually have that. Dragon is the greater umbrella term for the dinosaurs. Well, I'm talking specifically about fire breathing. Specifically fire breathing. There are references to dinosaurs in the Bible, such as Behemoth. I believe Behemoth was a brontosaurus, but that's referenced in Job. But my cat hopped next to me. Hello, cat. Hello, Kiki. And is that your sign that we need to pause our conversation? I bet your cat is a huge fan of unicorns. I'm just guessing. Yeah, but I think that they actually existed, dragons. But maybe not with like magical powers or whatever. If dinosaurs can exist, dragons can exist. That's my perspective. Humans don't know everything. My cat is a huge fan of any scraps he can sucker out of it. That's fantastic. That's good. Does he steal any though? Is he a cat burglar? Yeah. Yo, Timmy Mello, why are you awake? I know emo trash has a philosophy that sleep is for the weak, and I agree, but why are you awake? This is my dragon. I'll leave it here. Do you see? I'm just drawing 2-point linear. You're talking about biblical dragons? Hype. That's right. Ready, Montreal. You're Timmy Mello. Sorry. Those drawing 2-point perspectives, practicing drawing 2-point perspectives. Yeah. Also, I'm just getting off work. Oh, that's right. You do security. That's right. Yeah, I think that dragons are referenced globally and they have similar attributes. I think that's a huge coincidence for something which never existed. My cat doesn't really commit any theft, but he's notorious for just generally breaking into or out of rooms he's not supposed to be in. That's awesome. Our cat and our cats used to, the seraphim are described as fiery shining serpents with wings. Serpents? Serpents. There are the kind of chimera type angels with different animal characteristics which exist. We'd see the seraphim or Nephilim or whatever, but there's a seraphim or what's it called? The other one. Anyways, they have different characteristics, but I can't think of any angels that are specifically serpent-like. But there are references to a scaled creature which lives in the sea and it has scales and a stomach so strong that spears can't pierce it. It's found in Job, I think the latter portion of Job, I think through chapters 38 to I think 42, but it talks about cherubim. That's what it was, cherubim and seraphim. Thank you. He is described correct, but I don't know if that's symbolical or symbolic, or if it's I don't think it's literal. It could be, but as far as I know, it does reference him being like a serpent and a dragon, and but still they had dragons referenced in the Bible. So is Leviathan and other things. Dragons are just generally referenced in the Bible. Anyways, yeah, Leviathan. So, right. The angels can be rings of eyes with wings. Be able to see why he can't be a dragon. Could be. Talks about Satan changing his form different ways. There are different kinds of angels. So he started as the serpent. Dragons ain't that much of a leap. I believe he possessed the serpent, or at least spoke through it, or enabled it to speak, but I'm not sure he actually was a serpent. But I wouldn't have any proof of that. I wouldn't. This guy right here, me, have no confirmation that my point is correct. As far as I know, he looked human-like. Said he was supposed to be the morning star, and he appears like an angel, like he looks like a beautiful man or whatever. He can appear that way. But yeah. But either way, dragons are referenced in the Bible. Original name of the serpent was Cash. That's some deeper lore. Cash. I don't believe that, but I don't believe that he was a serpent. He's referenced as a serpent, but also Jesus is referred to as the lamb and a lion, and he didn't appear as a lamb and or a lion. So there's symbology, I believe. There's tying in, there's euphemisms, I believe. But he could have appeared that way. He's referred to it. But either way, the fact that he's referred to as a dragon, lends to the fact that it's something that people knew about, and that's something that there's an image or there's a concept, dragon, which they were acquainted with. I'll live in my Delulu world. Being a shapeshifter would kind of just contribute to his title as the greatest hero. Height, correct. I believe there was more than just some snake, also Nakash and God. Sure, similar etymology. I'm not familiar with other. Theologies, at least very, very topically. Yeah, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy that. But I believe that dragons existed. I believe that they exist. I believe that at least one still exists. Anyways, so it talks about like spears bouncing off of emo trash is gonna be right. She's probably getting cat food or looking at pictures of feet or something to draw. Something like that. She is an obsessive. She's greatly obsessed with feet and hands, apparently. She can't keep her hands off of them. The Naga is a half-person, half-snake being Eastern Asian. I definitely believe there's some demons that appeared that way. You can also check out, you're probably aware then, to be mellow, that in South America and in Africa, they have shapeshifters, skinwalkers, also American Indians. They talk about shapeshifters, skinwalkers, and they're also referenced all around the globe. You have Africa, Asia, the Americas. It's another thing that I find odd, that many people have reference to these things and they wouldn't exist. I find that odd. I find that less likely. I find it higher. There's a higher likelihood that those things existed if they're referenced in multiple locations around the globe. Chitauri is what they are called in Zulu Africa. Heard of the Chitauri. It's either that, what I've heard, or I'm thinking of something from Star Trek. Which is also. Anyway, so this is my Cityscape. It's based on this. I think my crowning achievement is this little apple tree right here. You can see the realism. I think you would appreciate that. Timmy Mello. This is the most important, most impressive part of the entire game. Oh, I forgot to do the streets. I'll do some streets real quick. Some stuff. Okay. Okay. 3-point perspective X. Thanks. As far as I know, this is 2 point. As far as I know, this is 2. Emo presses X to doubt. She calls it 2 point, and she says that she hates me. I don't know why. It's uncalled for to me. I think it has something to do with me harping on her non-existent obsession with feet. In quotes. I'm just saying. I think we can all agree. Let's just call a spade, okay? Just call it like it is. Some people are fascinated with toes. I don't have a problem with it. I hate everyone equally. You're not special. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. She hates me as much as everybody else. Thank you. Sounds like you're projecting. No, this is 2 point perspective. This is just 2 point. Right. It might look like it's a projection, but it's not. No, I'm open about it. I think it's one of the funnier. I think it's one of the funnier obsessions. Funnier fetish. Shoot. Oh yeah, that's 2 point. 3 point would be from a worm's eye view. It's true. And I don't know. I'm not a worm, so I don't know how to do a worm's eye view. I'm no worm either. WYRM. You know, dragon. I'm not one of those either, so I don't know that perspective. Come on. Red Skull. More so, it would be just generally multi-point perspective if there wasn't a building that wasn't like perfectly in line with the rest. Worm's eye view is just a really low point perspective, still 2 point. Here we go. Emo is correcting you. Jimmy Mello. does to worms, I feel. She knows the perspectives. Good point there. Thank you. Are you talking about this one, or are you this point? Or are you talking about Emo's point? This is the first lesson of the semester. There you go. It's mostly just a recap because I had the same professor 2 years before. Oh, okay. Okie dokie. All right, another little tree. It's another little tree. A little happy tree. It's a two-dimensional tree. They're actually little stands. They're little boards, like plywood boards, like images of trees. That's what this is. They're setting it up. They're very cheap. It's a city that doesn't what do you call it? Doesn't spend doesn't splurge on decorating on doing their town. You couldn't understand things in theory. Law practice is very often an entirely different can of worms. Why is everyone talking about worms? This is just making me want a can of worms now. We had cat food, now a can of worms. My art teachers never taught us anything of value in college. That is sad. That is sad. They should have taught you about Nephilim, dragons, and stuff, whatnot. 2-point perspective, and emo trash is obsession with feet, and obsession with cats that make for table scraps. All the important necessities of learning how to draw. And dragons. I'm more or less just picking up on basic stuff I didn't teach myself, which was mostly linear perspective like this. Oh, sweet. That's it. This is the drawing. And this is the dragon. Wait. Direction. No. This is the dragon. I will not be apologizing for my obsession with cats and dragons. I wouldn't. Those are awesome. Cats and dragons are both sweet. They are cool. Yes, I agree. Like all. I like dinosaurs. They're awesome. Dinosaurs, dragons. Mythological creatures and or historical creatures. You, sir, might need a come to Jesus moment about your fish. Hey, I want the one spending hours and hours poring over feet. Okay? Emo trash. After you stare at the cats for so long, you're hours long looking at the cats. And and not looking at staring at your models. Just obsessed. No, it's totally you. Sorry. It's okay. You went trash. It's all right. We're all friends here. It's okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I think you actually have an obsession with me, and I appreciate you guys sticking around for my novice drawing levels, novice level of drawing, our discussion, Nephilim, Satan, Leviathans, dragons, and stuff. It's great. I think I'm the only one living in the W. I live on Earth, but it's always fun to make up an imaginary obsession with someone that you know. I just noticed the Noodle Man next to the dragon. Thank y'all. This is one of my characters I used to draw as a child very often. Him is not Trogdor. He has 2 arms. You see, and neither one of them is super buff. Bill. And this is Darth Vader that I used to draw over and over again as a kid. Different variations. I had like an ice one, and a fire one, electricity, venom, like acid one. Anyway, so I used to draw variations of that before I learned that. Before I actually recalled watching Star Wars. Thank you. Before I actually recalled watching Star Wars, and I am an obsessive with Star Wars. I love Star Wars, except for everything after the original trilogy. I'm talking early '90s THX version of Star Wars. I love those, and the comic series they came out with prior to Marvel owning them. It was Dark Horse. They used to have Marvel or Star Wars. I used to love that. I used to compulsively draw My Little Pony over and over before I developed human original characters. Mao, awesome. Yeah. So this guy, draw this guy a lot. I'd also do it, him with his tongue hanging out like that. I do little spittle, little bits of spittle going onto his tongue. Yeah. And or I do like those. I could see that. That was fur or something. They have similar eyes. They have the same eyes. They're actually related. I didn't know. Big Bird and Cookie Monster's mom got together, and yeah, and they came up with this guy. He gave birth. I mean, something happened. This guy showed up. No father in the picture. Now I want to draw my silly character, though. He's not quite as silly now that I have finally went and really revised him. Okay. Height. Okay. Not that I feel like digging out my sketchbook and pencils right now. Do it. Do it right now. No sleep. Never sleep. You, Phil, Timmy Mello, anyone else, Sean, anybody who doesn't sleep when they should. Everybody is included. Elon Musk, Trump, everybody not sleeping, all being productive in the AM and getting overly aggravated with people in their personal lives. That's the best thing. Actually, I planned on making a few PFP of him sometime. Perhaps that'll be the motivation sometime. PFP. I don't know that one. Could someone translate it for me? Explain PFP to me. This, hey, yo, Phil. Oh, oh. I plan on making a new profile picture of him sometime. Oh, sweet. That'd be cool. Thank you, Jimmy Mill. Place this one probably. Oh, okay, cool. Check out my skyline. I think he's gone. I think he bounced out. Too many minutes. But yeah, this is my cityscape. Okay, we talked about Leviathans. We talked about Nephilim. We talked about Satan. We talked about shapeshifters, skinwalkers. We talked about cats that steal food, eating cat food, not sleeping, drawing original characters, hands, and not sleeping. Speaking of not sleeping, it's true. Thank you. I appreciate it, Emo Trash. I actually appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. I am going to leave now. Thank you for keeping me company. It's great to talk to you guys. Great to see you, everybody. Timmy, Zay Comics, Phil, Emo Trash, the lady who never sleeps, who does sleep. You do sleep. And wow, it's been over 1.5 hours, and this is what I drew. Oh man, that's crazy. That was great to catch a stream like. I see with one eye open. That's it. Watch your toes. Watch your cat, who will probably eat you, or may eat you while you're asleep if you don't feed him cat food, which I hear is delicious, according to aliens. Only rest when I'm dead. That's good. Sleep with one eye open, but only rest when you're dead. So that's impressive. Do like a dolphin and keep one lobe, one hemisphere of your brain awake while the other one is dormant or asleep, and just keep half awake, half asleep like that, and that'll work out really well. Yeah. All right, this is fun. Donka Shane, Emo, Timmy Mello, Jay. I'll probably wake up and draw a billion circles and cubes. In the morning, I swarm regiment. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Kind of like pointillism. Sweet. I love doing that stuff. Or I loved it. I did the seashells. This kind of stuff. That kind of stuff. Anyways, fun times. I appreciate it. I don't think you're actually obsessed with feet being trash. I was just messing around. Thank you again, Timmy. It just occurred to me, did I ever send you my notorious sobbing man? I don't think you have. No. Sounds like a hoot. Sounds like. Yeah. But thank you again for joining me. Thank you for saving my chat. Trash. And I hope you guys have a good night. I'll see you in a stream later. Probably tomorrow or something. And I'll say goodnight. Oh, yeah. Wait. The dragon. Fun me. Catch you in either Gothics or Rocks. Rockies. Sorry. No, Rock. Hey, guys. Be safe. Thanks, man. All right. Oh. Let's see. All right. This is me. Hello. Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining me. And yeah, it's fun. See you later. Ciao. Oh, and if you liked it, like it, and check out check out Phil, probably Yuma Trash, Gothics, Shop, Mike Becker. Everybody check them out. Have fun. Good night. Thank you. Ciao. And good night. All right. Enjoy the dragon nightmares.